ain't cold, I don't know, could be inside. First time was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday. How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Tigers taking on the Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Jackson Ferris. How about a scouting report on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Cut out and missed. Good changeup right there. And that's how this game gets started. Right back to him on the mound. Rodriguez out of the play. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Down the line. And that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, Shaw. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Roger Clemens.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Justin Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And now it's even up.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Moore on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And now Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
And that misses. 1-0. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Rushing. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Nope.
Those always feel great.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is down low. Now 2-0.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Rushing off of first with 2 away. That one catches the corner for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's going to be Ryan Braun. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. And that is out of play. On the ground to third, and they tag him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Rafael Devers. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
He caught it behind his back. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. William Contreras digs in now. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Whips it across, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Matt Shaw. That one inside. Look out. Ground ball up the middle. Moore tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Samuel Basallo. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
That one missing inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Hammered, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Batting ninth.
So up next, Kobe Mayo.
Kobe Mayo.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Williams gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
That's out to center field. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate.
Ball one.
Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
No
well,
strike.
These players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. Just
that
missed.
ball went out.
And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Shohei on the go. In the air, left field, down the line. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. And that one gets past the catcher. To the plate, and he's out.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
On the ground to the left. Guerrero the toss to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. And
That's a
ball
ball.
one. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Swung on, belted. Crawford giving chase. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That clips the zone. 0-1. Suzuki, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. That one is hammered right field. Sosa going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Rushing. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering down in the dirt. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Now one missed.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Williams puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Now it's the DH, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1.
Ryan Braun.
Out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. Start of the fourth,
Leading
and
off
now
for the Tigers,
Sammy Sosa.
the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Ferris back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Devers now. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Devers.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. 4th inning underway. No score. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing.
Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Matt Shaw. The shortstop takes a ball.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez gets under it. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Moore in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over, and put it on the ground.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Wastes no time there. Absolutely punished that pitch.
13.
Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Crawford stands in now and watches strike 1. Slow roller to first. They get the force. That's the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's William Contreras. Out there to center. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Ohtani at the plate now, and that's inside. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Shohei on the go. Hammered on the line, base hit. The throw into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Go ahead run on base. And the batter will be the shortstop. Gunnar makes the grab for the second out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Sosa in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning.
1-1.
That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And the batter now, Dalton Rushing. He's 2 for 2. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here, Edwin Uceta.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Line drive, and there's one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And the first offering is not close. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's one. On to the Babe, and they escape the inning with the double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here is Rafael Devers. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Devers in his 8th season, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Now 1 gone at the top of the 6th.
Second baseman, Christian Moore.
Ripped to short. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, Ryan Braun. Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to hit, Matt Shaw. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Henderson fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Ferris back to work. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly.
Now
no messing around right there. Nice line drive to
May.
pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ohtani swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Line drive to short and caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
2 out.
Got it.
So 2 down now, and here is Julio Rodriguez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
The second baseman, Christian Moore.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez racing after it. Go ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The run scores from second, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Crawford stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Rushing in the box now. No balls and a strike. Oh, he jumped the gun for second. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And he's out on the tag. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Pulls that one foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And here is Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
At the plate, Babe Ruth. Line drive, base hit. Devers headed home. The relay, save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joe Kelly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering way off the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Sosa makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Matt Shaw. He's already homered in this game.
Shaw.
And that skips in the dirt. And a foul ball. That's inside. And he grounds one back up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And we're back. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's gone. He rocketed that one out of here. And we are all tied up. It's 3-3.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together for him. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez.
Ball one, no strike.
First pitch, not close.
Now pitching. Felix Bautista.
Swings through that one for strike one.
With the big bats
I got a
coming
ball,
up
one
and a
strike.
home run.
Runner on the move. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Down the line, and it's foul. On the ground. And
Nope,
it's
that's foul.
just foul. That was close. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
Number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at-bat, so a little sigh of relief there. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Strike two.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Now it's Devers at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Chases that one upstairs.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and now they're out in front. It's 6-3.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Moore stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
This is my day, this is my night, this is my pain, this is my life, this is what I was born to do, I was born to do, this is what I'm made for, every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage.
So bottom of the ninth, and here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. That's down and in.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Christian Moore will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. That clips the corner. And a base hit right there.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Mayo batting with one down, takes a strike. 1-1 there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's in.
Just
Ball
off
2.
the inside edge. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 6-5. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Lee Smith. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground, right side. Over to Root. And they're down to their last out. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Just missed. A 1-run lead here, the last half of inning number 9. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Devers swings and drives one. Deep right field. Carrying well. This one is over.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest.